I'm standing in my kitchen. I'm holding the very first avocado of my life. And it's not because I'm 5 years old and I haven't had a chance yet, or I'm living in some far-flung land where avocado availability is somehow compromised. I am a 32-year-old man-child who has spent his entire life eating cheeseburgers and Pop-Tarts and Twizzlers, and I've never really considered this exotic, nutritious food as something I might try. I'm trying to get the avocado open. I need to get it open because there's a woman coming to my house tonight, and I'm cooking dinner for her. I love this woman, and I'm hoping that someday she will love me. I need to convince her that I'm not the man I am, but a man that I might be someday, so that I can convince her to marry that future version of me, and I can spend the rest of my life trying to be that future version of me, and probably failing. And it starts with this avocado. Actually, it really started about 2 months ago when we began dating. I tried to sort of adult my life a little bit. I bought a shower curtain so that when I take a shower, the whole bathroom doesn't take a shower with me. I changed my sheets for the first time ever. And I bought candles because I felt like that is the thing adults do. They put candles in their house and it makes them look like they're more mature. I need to do all the things I can do to convince this woman that I am not a man-child, but a man. And so I want to cook her dinner. The first dinner I'm ever going to make for her, it starts with this avocado, and I cannot get it open. So I do the one thing that I'm really good at. I call for help. I call my friend Justine, and I say, Justine, a woman's coming to my house. I have an avocado. I'm trying to convince her I'm something that I'm not. Can you help me get this open? The potato peeler will not open the avocado. She laughs for a while, and then she says, get a knife. And so I cut the avocado open. It has a pit in the middle, like a big seed. I didn't know it. You probably did. I did not. I cut the avocado open, and I described to Justine what I see, and she says, that avocado is not ripe. She says, didn't you squeeze it in the grocery store? Did you roll? I'm like, can we leave the failures of my past behind me? We have a failure in front of us right now that we need to deal with. I need to ripen the avocado. I ask, can I microwave it? Can I run it out of hot water? What do I do? She says, you can't do any of those things. You need to get another avocado. And I say, I can't. She's coming right now. She's going to be here any minute. And Justine says, well, then you're screwed. And I am, because there's a knock on the door. So I hang up the phone, I go to the door, I open it, and there she is. Her name is Alicia. She's as perfect as she has ever been, and I have nothing for her. So she walks in, and I explain to her that the avocado wasn't ripe, and I am a failure, and we need to go out to dinner. And she laughs, to her credit. She's expecting a meal, I have nothing, and she finds amusement in this. She looks into the kitchen to see sort of the remnants of my shame. She looks at the avocado. She confirms it's not ripe. I learned the truth of the avocado, which is they are only ripe for about 17 seconds at any one time, and I had missed that window. She sees a lemon next to it, also my first lemon of my life. I was supposed to zest the lemon. I did not know how to do that either, but I never got to that particular failure. And then she sees a piece of paper next to the cutting board, and she lifts it, and she reads it, and she says, is this Martin's? And I say, yeah. Martin's is a restaurant in the Berkshires. We had brunch with her parents about a month before, and while we were eating, she told me that Martin's has the best avocado melt on the planet. So when we got home that night, I called to get the recipe, which in 2005 was a thing. There was no taking a picture and texting it to me. It was convincing a human being using a phone as a phone, convincing them to take the menu to a photocopier, put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and mail it to me. I did all those things so that I could figure out how to essentially make grilled cheese with avocado and apparently some lemon zest. So she looks at it and she says, this is the avocado melt? And I say, yeah, from Martin's, the one you told me was great. And then she melts. She does not care that the man in front of her can't make a grilled cheese with a little avocado on it. It turns out that the thing that mattered was I listened, and I remembered, and I tried. It's that moment when you realize you're standing in front of the person who you love and will someday love you. And you realize you don't have to try to be the person you're not anymore. That you are a failed, flawed, miserable human being. But for some reason, this person in front of you loves you for exactly all of those things. Somehow, Alicia loved me, despite the fact that I could do so little and was so failed in so many ways. And so that was 16 years ago. We've been married ever since. I have tried 4 times to make an avocado melt for my wife, and I have failed every single time, without fail. And she knows about every single one of those times. And every single time, I swear to you, somehow, as I fail, she falls more in love with me. Thank you.